going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today, or tonight's video I should say, because it's a little dark outside, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Let's see, that dark outside, but I want to do it anyways. I had a lot of you guys telling me, Eddie, hey, while your uncle's truck was there, is there a big difference, you know, between your rammer and his bone stock rammer? Now, obviously you guys already know, explained to you guys everything on this and shift points and shift flare and all that stuff. So what I want to do now is I want to go drive the stock, bone stock 19, because I didn't really drive it. You know, I ran some parameters, but I don't know, maybe I drove it 30, 40 miles, you know, that's about it. So it's about to be gone also. Reason why it's still here is, well, because we are waiting for the pink slip, pretty much. So once we get the pink, we give it to the guy, and they do the yada yada, ching ching is here, there, switch back, whatever he wants to do with my uncle, and that's it, truck's gone. So it's probably gonna be here maybe till the end of this week, and truck will be officially gone. So for you guys are still asking me, is it for sale? I apologize, it's pretty much a done deal. You know, sale is still pending considering, but, or technically it's still pending, but it's pretty damn close of closing. So right now, let's go drive it, start it. I'm going to put a iDash in it, and I'm going to tell you and show you the main differences that I am picking up with the iDash and what I feel with the truck. Gosh, that smell. Oh, I wish somebody would come out just with this new car smell, man. And no, not a new car smell air freshener. Stop. Okay, you guys comment. Stop. That doesn't work. Let's give this old rammer a little start up here. Got the iDash hooked up to it right here, so I'm going to monitor. You know what I have noticed, guys? Oh, low fuel. Gotta go get some fuel. You know what I have noticed is on these trucks, when the truck is cold, the rail pressure usually jumps around, you know, 74, 72, somewhere around there. Then when it warms up, it sort of sits at like 61, 62. So this thing right now is still extremely cold. Here, let me turn this up for you. There you go. Extremely cold, so we're gonna let her warm up before I move. But I want to have a question for you guys, for all my hardcore rammers out there that know about this. So these things have, let me turn my light on. There you go. These things have these lights right here, and these lights supposedly, I believe they're called cargo lights or mirror light. I don't know. They got lights right here. So when you push, oh, that's fine. When you push this bottom button right there, see that? These lights come on and they give you, you know, light back there so you can see, which they're nice. They're bright lights, you know, they work awesome. But the problem is, as soon as you start moving, this light turns off. Now, what, you know why? What's the purpose of that? I thought that this light was made for, you know, when you back up a trailer, that, you know, like on the Duramax, the two little lights that are right there. Well, when you back up a trailer, you kick those on and it helps you see the side, or the size of your trailer. This thing, as soon as you start moving, it turns off. So I'm not sure what those lights are for. So if anybody knows, please comment down below. Or if I'm doing something wrong, I don't know, but all I know is that you push this on, boom, they kick on and turn off. That's about it. So now we're gonna go for a little drive. We're gonna let this warm up a little bit. You see here, see how it's warming up? It's dropping. So, which that's normal. That's on all the Rams, not just you know, deleted or non-deleted or DPF back, whatever it is. All of them do that. So I want to watch the vane positions. I'm curious to know, at idle, this thing's stock, and I've seen it go from 70 and to 89. So we're gonna let this thing warm up, like go for a drive, let it warm up. I'm gonna put it in park, and I'm gonna see if the vane position stays at 70 or if it goes to 89. My truck, I have it set to 5, the vane position right there. The reason why I have it set to that is just so at idle you hear that rumble, the burp, 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 you know, instead of the shh, you know, noise. But you know, that's just personal preference. You guys can set it like that, or you can set it the rumble tone. I like the rumble tone. So you see that, guys? I don't know if you can see it, but the coolant temp is 113, oil temp is 96 now, and the vane position here on the turbo has now, oh, yeah, so it was at 89. When I went to show you, it started moving. Truck, we'll put it in, it was in neutral, so truck is in park. See that right there? So I don't know, maybe if it does that to help warm up, not sure, but I do know vane position. Oh, there it goes. Now so it's, see, actually I don't know why it keeps doing that. It's moving. That's that number right there. And this is fuel rail pressure, the bottom number, and commanded fuel rail pressure. All right, guys, let's go for a drive. We're at 118 and 102. That's the temperature I like before I start driving. Right away, what I like, guys, is this gear ratio. You know, you can feel already how low it's geared, and I'm just comparing it to mine with the 37. It's nice. You know, I can't wait to get rid of the gear ratio I have and re-gear the truck, just because this thing, it just this little bit, it feels already torquey, you know, so torquey because of the 373s and this being on stock tires. Okay. Oh my God, I don't know if you guys heard that. Well, transmission still shifts the same. Holy moly. It just sounded like something fell off the back of the truck. Now, I will say, guys, the ride quality in this thing is horrible. This thing is extremely rough compared to mine. I'm so used to mine and mine being so plush. This thing is not plush at all whatsoever. So for shifting, guys, it's pretty much the same thing. See, there's that little shift flare right there. That's about it. Once these trucks, and this thing's stock, guys, these things are still really fast stock. I mean, now the only thing I feel difference mainly with my truck and this truck is mine, when I accelerate, it feels like it pulls a lot harder. But this thing, you know, it still has this little shift flare from like that. I gotta say, like the first, second gear on this thing is like useless. Once it's in like third, fourth, fifth, you know, and so on, it's perfect. They drive amazing. Okay, guys, day 2 of testing with the stock rammer over here. So one thing I really do want to compare, guys, is the exhaust back pressure. A lot of you guys asked me, Eddie, have you noticed, you know, I deleted my truck, I feel like there's no torque, or I lost back pressure. So I have a back pressure set to mine, and I've recorded. I set it here to the main one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record this, and I'm going to monitor this and see the back pressure of this stock truck compared to mine. And we'll get in my truck in another video and do comparisons also on that. But as of right now, guys, everything literally has been identical except boost. I've seen change, and I'm sure there's a lot of things that are changed with my truck, but not something that, you know, we can physically see here in this iDash. Okay, guys, so cruising on the freeway, trying to go a little faster, but there's a little traffic. But I'd say an average speed of 65, between 65 to 70, barely on the gas. You know, actually, this is yeah, this is not really accurate because I'm hardly on the throttle at all, because these cars will not go. If I accelerate, I'm gonna go into that guy, and I didn't hit that lady. So we're going to X-nay this and wait until I can accelerate, because I'm literally gonna look at my foot. Nothing. Just bang, it's not even on the throttle. So never mind what I said there, guys. But when I start accelerating, so a little bit, here you go. See here? Exhaust pressure gets to about 26. Vane position right there is at about almost at 80. Fuel rail, I gotta let off. Well, you guys saw that. I think it said 15 to 16 when I let off. I'm completely off the gas right now. Accelerating back on the throttle. And boost, I'm not really counting boost, guys, because when I'm cruising, even with my truck, boost is only like at 4, 5. So this thing, same thing pretty much. It's not really, boost is not really, you know, working hard. So that's rail pressure. Rail pressure, I have noticed when cruising with my truck, rail pressure is higher. This rail pressure average is sitting at about 11 to 12. My rail pressure average is sitting at about 15 to 16 probably, if I give or take, maybe call it 14 to 16 when holding speeds, I would say, at, you know, 70 to 75. And also, guys, remember one thing, you know, I'm comparing my tunes. So if you have, you know, you're tuned by another company, your PIDs, your numbers might be different than mine. The reason why I like the company that I deal with is, well, because they don't give you a massive amount of horsepower. They keep it, you know, they keep it very clean, no smoke, you know, stuff like that. It's not a dirty tune. I have Raj. Raj does all my tuning for me. You can DM him, and I'll put his link down in the description, and you can go DM him. But he does all my tuning. I've tried tons and tons of tunes, guys. This is pretty much the only good, clean, proper running tune that I have found for the 19 Ram 3500 high output. The rest of them are a joke. You know, they're not, it's not, and I'm not talking power, I'm talking when you monitor everything, like the truck just runs horrible. So I've tried tons of companies, guys, as you guys know. For all my late followers, you know, I've tried so many companies, and this has been the company pretty much that has the best customer service and the best tunes out right now. Okay, guys, let me turn it down. All right, so we're climbing a little hill here. It's a 7% grade, but it's in 6th gear, and you're gonna see the exhaust pressure go up. I'm gonna accelerate. I'm gonna get some fuel going here. Get this thing really working. There we go. So I gotta say, this thing. Oh, I gave it more and it downshifted. And so we got, I'd say, probably up to, you guys saw, a little more than 60 exhaust back pressure, and that was pretty much almost my foot to the floor. But yeah, so it looks like, guys, everything is pretty much the same. I will check my exhaust pressure and give you guys a little difference, if there is a difference, between my exhaust and this bone stock exhaust. All right, we're back home now. You know, the thing that really amazes me, you know, from tuned and not just bone stock, so it's 72 degrees outside, very cool day. This thing was, you know, always in the 200s, not towing nothing. So I will say temperature, huge difference. Mine never sees 200 degrees if I'm just cruising around. Even when I'm towing, you'll get there, then it drops. This thing driving the whole time, it was at 200 degrees. Oil and the coolant temp, both 200 degrees. So that, I would say, is a massive difference, is just temperature wise, of a bone stock truck to a you know, tuned DPF back, whatever you want to call it, truck. So it looks like, guys, the biggest thing that I've noticed was the torque. Obviously this, you know, rammer, my rammer, is gonna have more torque than that one because it's stock. But torque, and I would say the temperatures, it is incredible how much cooler this truck runs right here than that truck. That is absolutely insane. What, you know, the little things that you can do to this thing to make it run cooler. Also, you know, on the dipstick on this thing, guys, oil changes. So, and this is just something I did off camera, but that truck, you guys know, has like 4,800 miles. I did, you know, it hasn't even had its first oil change yet, and you pull the dipstick and it's just black, just full of soot. On my rammer, I pulled the dipstick, you know, at the 4,000 mile mark, and you can actually see through the oil, like it is not full of soot. So there's a lot of pros and cons to what I did and between a stock truck. Now, if you're someone like my uncle on that truck where they keep buying these things every year have to change it, well, there's no point. Drive it for the year, change it, and be done with it, you know. If you're someone like me that likes to tinker with their vehicles, like to add stuff, you know, I'm not gonna get rid of this in a year, obviously. I've already had it for over a year. I think I'm coming up on 2 years on the old rammer, but I love this thing, man. I'm not gonna get rid of it anytime soon. But that's all I got for you guys today. If you guys like this video, hit that thumbs up button, don't forget to subscribe. Peace. Yeah.